And we live, baby. Welcome to the second episode of the Limitless Barbershop Podcast. As promised, I delivered the great three greats. Peter Haugabook, owner of Exsersthetic Evolutions here in Wyandotte, personal training studio. World class, 2 worlds, I did it again. Class trainers, the best in the world right here. How you doing, Pete?
One second, Jay. Just finishing this article.
He has something.
Article.
Oh, there it goes. I didn't even know.
Wyandotte Today. Article, Pete Haugabook. Read it.
Let me see.
5 ways to start your new fitness journey right now. Read it. Wyandotte Today. Check it out.
And definitely.
Check it out.
You gotta follow him on all social media. This guy right here, his vlogs are legit as it comes.
Appreciate that.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate that, Jay.
Thanks, I appreciate you coming on here for
Absolutely,
sure. You know what I mean?
Anytime, you're my boy.
Like I said, I got some good friends, man, that own businesses, and I don't even have to write no script with these guys. You know, Matt McClain. Shout out to Matt McClain for
How can you see all that from here? Oh my goodness gracious!
making the first podcast so great. We had 1.4 last time I looked.
Nice.
On Facebook Live.
We're shooting for 1.5.
Right now we're shooting for
5K.
5K. You got to
shoot for 5,000.
Go big or go home.
Wow.
So yeah.
Excited.
Hey, so let's talk about your business.
All right, man.
Wyandotte?
Wyandotte. I've been in Wyandotte for a little over 3 years with the business. Exsersthetic Evolution. Started off mobily, driving around all over Metro Detroit, going crazy. Rochester, Monroe, Royal Oak, Ann Arbor, Ypsi, all over, just to save $1. Just save $1 because I didn't want to get banks. I didn't want to get investors. So saved every dollar. Opened up a shop right on 4th and 15th here in Wyandotte. And then now I don't have to travel all over the place anymore. People come to us, so that's a blessing.
Hey, like I said, a lot of people say, Jay, you're a hard worker, man. Like I see you in the barbershop, I'll drive past there, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. It's like, oh, thanks a lot. I appreciate, noticing that. Go down 4th Avenue. Matter of fact, let's get that out the way. 4th Avenue and Northline are the same thing, am I right?
Correct.
So I don't know which one to say.
Same thing.
Because people are going to be like, all right, you know what I mean?
When it crosses 4th Street, it turns into Northline.
All right, so how about this? We're going to call it Northline.
I like it.
Because I don't like the old 4th Avenue.
Even though my address is Ford, but let Jay control this because this is his thing.
But anyways, 4 in the morning, this guy right here in there training people. 4 a.m.
Crazy.
And I'm like, man, that's just crazy hustle right there.
Right, but that's the clients too. The clients want the 4 a.m.
Hey,
they want to train with us. We fit them in to what they need, but what we have in terms of availability. So
4 a.m. That's dedication to your clients, 100%.
You do the same thing, Jay.
Oh, of course, I love it, man.
Same thing.
And me and you are so much alike in different fields, but we're so much alike because we dedicate our life to people.
Absolutely.
Individual people. I make people look good. I make people feel good.
Mm-hmm.
You make people do the same thing, just in a different
man.
way. You know what I mean? And that's why me and you vibe the way we do.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, but you'll be in there from 4 a.m. till 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, long as it takes, right?
Whatever it takes, man, to get the people in and hitting their goals one step at a time, one session at a time. You can have that one.
Take that to the bank, baby.
Segue.
Take it to the bank. But like, there's a lot of people that I've seen, that were, their confidence wasn't where it needs to be. They couldn't get in the gym, and it's a big problem that people, get a gym membership just to make yourself feel good, but they're not putting in the work.
100%.
And I'm guilty of that myself. And I'm a client at his place. He's trained me. He has some of the best trainers, just polite, good morals, just you name it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All certified trainers, and you can go to any one of them and get a great workout and meal plan, and the list goes on, you know what I mean? And like I said, if you haven't been by there, definitely go by there and check it out.
Red building and a brick building. Yes, there's a unique super tan sign outside. If I hear one person say one thing about it, I'm going to scream so loud. That's changing.
I was going to bring that up.
But we do have 2 signages on both buildings. And we have also, just piggyback on what Jay said, we have amazing trainers and fitness instructors. We got Jake, who's
my boy,
works on the strength training aspect of it. He can do everything, but he works on the strength training aspect of it. We got Allison, who can pretty much do everything. And she trains guys and girls, so don't get that twisted at all. We have Noah, who just jumped on the scene. He's an amateur boxer, as well as he works on HIIT, high intensity interval training. Mm-hmm. We have Karen, who's been in the game for 30 years, legit. I mean, her crew follows her everywhere. So she's a blessing to have. And we have Nikki, who's an expertise in bar instructor, all certified, all experienced, and that's why we're at right now, because of them, not because of me. I mean, we hired them, we brought them on, but they did the work. You know, they bring it in.
Your clients, like I said, your clients are like my clients.
Right.
Dedicated to the business, dedicated
Absolutely.
to the brand. 5 o'clock in the morning. How many
I mean,
women do you have in there doing the classes? It's like
man,
butts and guts, or what is it called?
Yeah, well, right now we have a Biggest Loser challenge going on. We'll have 20 people in there.
People get down with that.
15 to 20 people in there, on top of the clients that are training on the other side. So that's 5 a.m. What are you doing at 5 a.m.? What are you doing? Let somebody respond to that. What are you doing at 5 a.m.?
Yeah, go ahead. I want to hear what they're doing.
Look
at
at
5
quiet.
a.m.
Crickets.
Hey, quiet as a
Nothing.
church mouse. On there, ain't no one saying nothing.
Nobody's saying anything on there. But yeah, somebody said something. I can't read that, Jay.
Yeah,
I need a translator on that.
When we get more technological here, we'll be able to have something here and
We'll have a big screen connected.
Yeah,
and I can read that.
it's coming.
Yeah.
But I have personally trained with Pete,
Yep.
and I'll tell you what, I have personal trainers in my day, nothing like it. And I'm not saying that because you're here or you're my friend, you know what I mean? He is the truth. And one of the reasons I love to go in there, it's the vibe. First thing in the morning, it's very important to get your mind right with positivity and laughter, whatever it is you go in there, it's insane. Everybody's just laughing. You got this guy running around going crazy. I'm talking about like a comedy show, but it's serious. They don't let you can laugh and have a good time, but you're definitely going to be like, you know what I mean? Hey, Jake, what you doing, man? Get back over here. You know what I mean? Keeping you honest. And that's what I love. I trained with Jake. Jake, great guy.
Top notch.
One of the nicest kids you ever meet in your life. The kid, he knows his shit. I'm talking about like, I still barely can't even walk from 2 weeks ago. My wife said, if you say one more damn thing about your legs, I said, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to bring it up.
Jay's done a bunch of leg days.
Oh my
He's
God.
done a bunch in what, a year and a half, 2 years?
How long have I been coming over there?
It feels like a year and a half or two.
I think it's been a lot longer than that.
2 years at least.
Yep.
I
And
gotta look at it. I'll find it.
yeah, so I was training with them, training with Pete.
Yeah.
Great situation always. And then his new guy, Noah, there's a lot of personal trainers that I've seen throughout the years. It says on their resume, boxing. And then you go there and they're doing cardio kickboxing with women. You know what I mean? With the pads, come on, keep going. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, this guy don't know. You know, we'll see what happens. Dude's legit, man. He knows what he's doing. I trained with him like, what, twice already?
Twice.
For boxing. Hey, he knows how to throw his jab correctly. You know, his feet are set in place, and he motivates you. And I'm like, you know what? It's just such a blessing. I'm 36 years old. You know what I mean? I have a boxing background.
How old are you?
You know, damn good well, I'm 36.
Why do
I
you
thought I was
got-
45.
Why do you got the salt and pepper?
It's called wisdom, baby.
Wisdom.
And by the time I'm 40, I'm gonna be like George Clooney. Yeah, I said George Clooney.
I believe, man. You got the
said George.
I ain't hating
Yep.
on you, man. I'm
Hey.
hating a little bit, but not hating on you.
And it's always
Hating
the
with-
dudes that are bald. They got
Whoa.
something to say about my
Wow.
gray hair.
You guys,
Say no.
I can grow my hair out. I'll look like a black Michael Bolton. But I can grow my hair out. It will look tight.
All right,
You
first
good.
of all,
What?
you're supposed to have that wig on today.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to put a wig on.
Hey, we got more
A high
episodes
top
coming
fade
with
wig,
Pete.
like a kid from Kid and Play. Anybody know who Kid and Play? Probably not. But
These young dudes don't know
they
about
don't know
that
who
shit,
it is.
man.
It's all good.
They don't know about that,
I was gonna
but
put it on, but Jay would have clowned me the entire time, and I'm not dealing with that. This
Yep.
has been a long day.
for sure, because I will do that, and he clowns me too.
Yeah,
It's one of my boys
This is
right
what we
here, man.
do.
But listen,
that's what we do.
all you guys out there that, you know, been trying to get in shape, trying to, you know, put in the work, but it just don't happen. Hey, I'm guilty. A lot of people are guilty. Why do you think the gyms make so much money? What is it? What is the percentage? I believe, I don't know, you probably know the percentage on this. For people that, like the January 1st, they get a, tell them later. They get a membership and they never go back.
Right.
80%? 90%?
I would say 80% is a high. That's legit. We all done it. You know, January 1st, we got that gung ho feeling, ready to go, ready to knock it out, and then all of a sudden, chilling. You know, a month later, a month and a half later, you're probably still on this treadmill or the stationary bike and saying, I'm not really getting any results. You might burn a little water weight, a little bit of muscle, a little bit of fat, but then at that point you start going stagnant and you say, I'm out, I quit. That's when you need that personal trainer. That's when you need that professional trainer so they can keep that non-plateau feel continuously going. And it's all good. I mean, you have the right intentions, but you just need direction. So that's where we come in. How do you feel, Jay?
About what?
About what happened today?
Ooh, you're gonna bring that up. You know, I can talk about that.
I mean, I just want to hear him talk about it.
today is the day where after today I will not be having any more children. I had a vasectomy.
Slow clap?
I don't know if
You did it!
at all.
Oh.
And I ain't gonna lie. I have a lot of clients that got it and stuff like that. They're telling me, it ain't nothing. Bullshit. That hurts. Shit. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, man. They numb me with the needle first and all that. The visualization right there is just making me cringe. And they go somewhere around in this area. I guess they burn. You could smell.
I don't know why you're looking at me like I'm Dr. Haugabook. I have no idea what they do.
They burn something in there, and you can smell the burn.
Oh my God, what's
you know
cooking?
What I mean? But I ain't gonna lie.
Did you yell real loud? Smell.
And
what
I
the
was
rock is
like
cooking?
this. I was like this, and I was like trying to keep my eyes closed. There was a lady nurse, and the doctor. You know what I mean? And they do this all day long. But there was a guy when I first walked in. He was limping out of there, like he just got shot or something.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, damn, this shit's not looking too good for me. You know what I mean? And I got a good pain tolerance. You know what I mean? I do. But it's just the fact of where it's at and when they're doing.
Man.
You know what I mean? But my voice is still here. Yeah. You can do a slow clap for that. My voice is still here.
You did it.
I thought that it was gonna be squeaky, like I said the other day, and I'm good, man. And it doesn't really hurt right now, but
it's more of a man than me. I'm gonna keep that real. Y'all can clown me all you want on that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
He said you can smell it. Did you guys hear that?
You can smell the burn.
You can smell the burn. What did it smell like?
It smells like burnt. I don't know what, but it smells. It's like a machine that they're in there doing something.
And you were jumping and stuff. I mean, they could.
No. I asked the guy, said anybody ever flip out in there? He goes, one guy flipped out in here. He had to come back. You know what I mean? He couldn't take it, but he said everybody else, does it's smooth. But I never thought I'd get it done. My wife made me get it done. You know what I mean? It wasn't my idea, but how's it go? What's the saying?
Happy wife, happy life.
That's a true story.
That's as true as anything in America.
100%.
So
yeah,
we drank water at the same time,
I think that you planned that.
I did. I kicked you
because I seen that you looking at me when I was doing it.
That's what I do. You
but
can't judge me.
Let's talk about where you're from. Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, born and raised. Cincy. Anybody from Cincinnati? Anybody ever been to Cincinnati?
I've been there.
You've been there. Cool. Yeah, Cincinnati, born and raised, but went to college in Indiana. And then slowly met Debbie, my wife, who's sitting on the other side over there.
Hello, Debbie.
Hi, guys.
Beautiful woman, one of the nicest people I've ever met, 100%.
Nice.
Debbie, we're going to have you on the show one day and talk about your business.
Oh, sweet.
100%.
See? Nice.
Yeah, she's a real estate, right?
And what's cool at real estate, she's a real estate agent. Debbie, you'll find her. She's all over the place. So. But yeah, and what's cool about her, she's like 4'9", 4'10", and I'm 5'8", 3/4. And when you're short, you always add those 3/4. I don't care what anybody says. So now I look like I'm 6 foot, like legit. I'm good.
Do your dance. Oh, that boy
But,
right there is lit.
That's what I do.
That's what he does in the gym all day. So
but
if you want to have fun,
go
go to the gym in the morning.
Go to the gym in the morning. But yeah, graduated from college, IU, Indiana University. I did play college sports, not at IU, but I did play college sports, track, football, and then I wanted to continue to be active, but I couldn't do any. I couldn't go no farther in track or no farther in football than college. So I ended up lifting weights, and then people started saying, "Hey, why don't you do some bodybuilding?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can do bodybuilding." Got on the stage and got waxed, got whooped, but it made me drive. It made me want to do more. So I just continued to do it, and in August, actually, I am going to nationals in Pittsburgh and hopefully get my pro card.
Definitely, man. We're rooting for you big time on that, man. I really appreciate,
hopefully you show up.
You doing everything that you do so you can tell the story here. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And are you not gonna talk about your Al Bundy situation in high school? The Al Bundy effect? Tell him.
Part.
You know how Bundy's always talking about his
man.
football days? Go ahead. He thought I was going to bring that up?
I'm not going to do this. Everybody who played high school sports, I don't care if it's football or cheerleading or track or basketball, they talk about you. Talk about it. What's the problem with that? Jay just mad because he didn't play any high school sports.
Hey, I can't.
Except for hacky sack.
Oh, hey, I can't be on a team with anybody.
You can't?
I just don't. Like
Did you guys hear that? And he has a team here, and he said he can't be on a team with anybody.
Man,
he just said
so
that
go ahead
at
and
the
talk
local barbershop.
Hey, go ahead and talk about no one has broke his record in Cincinnati.
Oh,
to this day, that's in Cincinnati, right?
No, in high school.
Go to the hall,
Northeast Ohio.
Wherever that high school's at.
Northeast
Go
Ohio.
walk through the hallway. You'll see him up there
20,
still.
25 years. Nobody's broke my 100, 200, 400 meter records at all.
Never.
And I check it every year, making sure. Because that's my Al Bundy situation right there.
So what's that? 1981?
1993.
Oh,
Am I
1990.
wrong with the math? So 26 years? 26 years. Woo.
Hey, I don't think anyone's going to break that record. They
I don't know, man.
now.
I know he would have been, but
They did it by now.
I take a picture of that every time, and well, I have at least a friend do it. And they send it to me, says, Pete, not yet. So
That's off the chain, man. That's off the chain.
But this place is the ish. Jay, when I first
Appreciate
walked
that.
in, he thought I was a. What do you think, man? I was like just a mean dude.
Maybe a serial killer, possibly.
I'm sorry, I gotta say this: black people can't be serial killers.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
we
the thing.
can't be serial killers.
That's the thing.
I'm not
Yeah,
trying.
you-
That's a
you-
fact.
you-
I read that in the Encyclopedia Britannica.
All right, here I'm gonna tell the story about that. So, Pete walks in, and he was coming here. I'm gonna have to say for 6 months, getting his haircut with Angel the barber. Angel,
My haircut.
shout out to Angel the barber.
What's up,
He's
Angel?
one of the best right there.
You
But
probably don't even remember me.
he would, yeah, of course he does, man. But
Yeah.
he didn't say nothing. He walked in. Hey, how you doing? I talked to him. Hey, look at he was like this. What up? And wouldn't say nothing. I got to know him. This guy's crazier than me. It took you 6 months.
6 months, man. I didn't know you guys. I just
So
feel
what?
A black person in a barbershop has to feel the vibe. They have to absorb the vibe. Once the vibe is absorbed, then they become them.
I'm like, man, Pete, we could have been best friends
I know.
6 months
back
earlier,
in the day,
man.
but timing is everything, man.
Timing is everything.
Timing is everything.
Yeah, because
But
you
no.
didn't even talk to the barber, man. You're just sitting there like, because you're
Oh, I
kind of
did.
diesel too, man. And I'm like, this dude one day, man, he might snap and just come over here and start whooping my ass,
What's he
man.
talking about?
Come to
Let's-
find out, nicest guy in the world.
Nice, man. I'm nice.
Most talkative, great personality.
your ear
You know what I
off.
mean? This guy right here already made a huge name for himself in Wyandotte and downriver. If you hear the word personal training, that's the head right there
I
goes in.
appreciate that.
His face goes in your head right
I
there.
appreciate that.
You worked for it, man.
We work for it, man.
You know
And
what I
like
mean?
I said, man, I got the best team, man. I got the best team. I got a very cool team. I can bring in any type of client in there and know they're going to be taken care of.
Yep.
That's the best thing. I don't care if you had heart issues, replacements, back issues, diabetics, overweight, whatever. We have them all. Literally, everybody has something. Don't get it twisted. You don't think that you walk in the gym or walk in a personal training studio and think that they're perfect or they're fine. Trust me, we all do. We all got something. And we try to work around it in order for you to still hit your goals. But real quick, when I first walked in here, when I had heard the music and I heard the vibing and with the talking, I was like, man, this reminded me of the barbershops back home.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kept on coming. And plus, they did good work. I'm like, this is just a win-win. And then I got to know this guy right here. And I was like, man, this is my spot, period. This is like a relationship, man. You can't cheat on your
Appreciate
barber.
that.
You can't ever cheat on your barber. It's like, man, I mean, will Jay know? I mean, will he look at me
Hell yeah,
differently?
I know.
Heck yeah, he knows.
As soon as I see it, like, who you been talking
It's
to?
like he'll send you a text message. I was like, how's he know where I'm at? Just
Yeah.
kidding. I would never. This is my
Hey,
spot.
I think like a lot of barbers, man, if you cut someone's hair for so long and they're personal friends, which
Yeah.
I'm like personal friends with everyone that comes in here,
Yeah.
if you see him on the street, man, and even there's a little centimeter off, what's up, man? So who you been talking to?
Wow.
You know what I
that's
mean?
what a barber
And that's
does.
what it is, because I analyze everybody, you know what I mean? Especially people that are clients of mine.
Mhm. Same thing with personal training. If
Yeah.
they fall off or they leave and then you see that they might have had 1 or 2 extra pounds, trainer will notice that. And they'll say, where you been? You good? You want to come
sure.
back? Let's do it. Let's knock this out.
All right, let's talk about your upcoming situation down at the art fair. This
Oh,
is your
yeah.
third year?
Second year.
Second
Number
year?
2. Are you in it?
Not this year.
You're not doing it?
Matter
this
of
year?
fact, I'm fine. Not gonna do the art fair. I loved it. I was in there the 1 year.
It's a lot of work for barber though.
It is a lot of work. You know what I mean? And we had a good time, but it was we were doing haircuts down there and doing designs and stuff and selling products. And it's a good promotion,
Yeah.
great promotion. But it's so hot during that week.
Oh,
I
man.
think it's the hottest week of the year.
I believe it.
And I'm talking about most of the time we had to turn people down. And when we did cut hair down there, I swear to God, man, it's just sweating
dripping.
bullets, sweating
Dripping on their
bullets, and
head.
stuck to the, all the hair stuck to the face.
Oh,
You
I
know what I
didn't think
mean?
about
And I
that.
was like, you know what, man? If we were to do it, we wouldn't be cutting hair down there.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And it'd be a different situation.
I feel
But
you.
for you guys, tell them
Yeah.
about what you guys are
Yeah,
doing,
yeah.
and tell them about your specials. And
Absolutely.
Listen to this.
Last
Listen.
year we did the art fair strictly. I decided to do it strictly for brand awareness. They kind of knew about us on social media and stuff. We had people coming in and out, but they didn't really know us. And then we had a booth at the art fair, man, and it just blew up. I mean, we had 40 consultations out of the thing, and out of those 40, people signed up for personal training packages or fitness packages. We passed out water bottles. We passed out bracelets like this. We even had like Why Not Today magazines and in the Dot magazines where yours truly writes a few articles, or we had advertisements in it. But yeah, we're doing it again. We feel that our brand awareness has exploded in 365 days, so we think that it's going to be well worth it. Brand awareness, man, is a game changer doing that. And there's over 100,000 people do it. Why wouldn't you do that? You know, even if they walk by, they'll say, I've seen your logo. I've heard about you. That's all it takes. Just that conversation. So yeah, we're doing a Wyandotte Street Fair. That's July 10th through 13th, something like that.
See, that's
we're over by Whiskey's, like between Whiskey's and like, where, Debbie? Whiskey's and...
Between Oak and Elm.
Between Oak and Elm. That's where our booth will be. So stop by. We have a raffle for his and her bicycles, adult bikes, of course. We're raffling that off. We're giving away bracelets, water bottles, packages. We have a lot of specials. Our specials start July 1st. July 1st. You don't have to be at the street fair to get those, but July 1st to July 15th, personal training and fitness class packages, specials. So if you ever thought about having a personal trainer or think, you know what, I don't know if I can afford it, jump on it. You can go on our website, exserstheticonline.com. You guys can find me. We're all over the internet. I should have brought a card and put it like up front like that.
You know what? We tagged you in there.
Oh,
we tagged you in the video. Go to his page, check out everything. 100% that you need to go in there and at least check it out. Yeah. At least check it out, because it is definitely the truth. This is a guy right here that I look up to like on a huge level. Wow. Because look at the stuff that he's doing. Look at the way that he structured everything at the art fair, the marketing. Everything that went into it is just genius.
Absolutely.
And I seen the first year that you did that, and I was like, damn, this guy right here, man, he's got people over there signing up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? All these different specials and things you do to attract your customers. Yeah. And it's always consistent.
Appreciate that.
That's the thing. Look at all the people that you guys got a huge following over there of people that are down for the cause, that were not in shape. Their confidence was down, all of the above. Mm-hmm. And these guys over there every 5 a.m., boom, 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 doing the classes, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm talking about like these guys right here are doing it for real. I've seen some people go from here to here.
You definitely witnessed it.
With your meal plan and everything that you do. You know how hard it is to get somebody to actually do a meal plan? Right. You know what I mean? These guys are doing it. You lost 100 pounds, 150, you know, you name it. You're so, like I said, definitely look up to that right there, man.
I appreciate it.
Because you could be a personal trainer, but can you have a personal relationship with the individual client like they do?
That's key.
You know what I mean? Jay
called it, and just to kind of follow off what he said, you could be the greatest trainer in the world, but if people don't like you, they ain't gonna come and see you. That's just the way it is. They might buy a package because they don't know, and then when that package runs out, they're like, bye. Yep. So you have to build rapport with those people. You have to get to know them, because it's hard for them to walk in that door. First of all, working in the door is tough, right? That's the first step. They don't know you. Shit. You gotta make them feel comfortable, build that rapport. We are legitly, I know this sounds so cliche, we are legitly a family at Exsersthetic Evolution.
Oh, yeah.
People have everybody else's back, everybody gets along. Even if you've never walked in and you walk in, you're like, man, I don't know anybody in here. Somebody's gonna come up to you and say, hey, welcome. Somebody that's not even a trainer. A client will come in and say that to you. That's just the way we roll at our spot. And we take that very seriously, and we appreciate that. We appreciate you guys, Exsersthetic Evolution family. Hopefully some of you guys are watching.
And I'm a client. He's a client of mine.
Yeah.
We support each other.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But everybody in there, clients, trainers, most polite people you'll ever meet in your life.
Very nice.
A lot of people are like, you know what, Jay, man, you're saying that about that guy because you had him on my show. No. You go in there and find out for yourself. You know what I mean? These guys are legit.
And that's kind of how your place is, man.
That's why
it's so comfortable here. Remember that time I didn't even sign up for, I was a walk-in. But everybody was booked. I just sat down in one of his barber chairs and just shot the shit with him until somebody opened up, because it's so comfortable here. I love it here, man. I love coming down here.
Appreciate that.
Always walk in and always greeted by every single barber in here. You just sit down, listen to some good music, some good conversation, and you forget, oh man, I'm supposed to get a haircut in here. Okay, I know somebody's gonna clown that. I'm supposed to get a beard cut in here.
You shake your head with the straight razor.
Nice warm towel, man. You get that old school 1920s New York feel.
Yeah, that's when people's wives start calling them up. They don't even know how long they've been here.
Right.
Bullshit, you know what I mean?
Like, where you been?
Where you been? It don't take that goddamn long to get a haircut. And you want to know something about that? I got a funny story. I've been seeing that my whole life in the barbershop.
Right.
And I always cut my own hair, you know, people. I went to a barbershop, it was like 2 years ago, I remember.
Right.
And I was only there for like a half an hour. And I sat down. And my wife started calling me. And she knows the whole story about how that goes down. And I was like, that's just the way it goes, man. It's like, it don't take, that long to get a haircut.
I mean,
Because we get lost in the sauce, man.
that's
We're
why you
bullshitting
got
and talking
clientele
shit.
like you do. That's why Jay's always booked. I
Yeah.
mean, you got to book out
Truly blessed, man.
almost a week at least in advance just to get to this guy. But that's when you know you're good. When people come and see you and you're booked up, you know you're good. And you have to go see the best. And everybody in here is the best. I trust literally everybody that cuts hair here.
And we are truly, truly blessed to be able to do what we love and
Yeah.
what we're passionate about as our job.
Yeah.
A lot of people wake up every day doing something they don't like to do.
Mm-hmm.
I love to cut hair. I've been doing it since I was a kid. You are so passionate about fitness.
Mhm.
You eat, sleep, and breathe fitness.
Literally.
And this guy's going to be competing to get his pro card in
August 31st.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what, 42? That's how old you are?
43, man.
43 years old. And this guy right here is ripped. And his 8-pack abs, all that stuff. He said, man, I never did one sit-up. I still don't believe that.
I don't. Debbie,
Tell him
you
about
guys
diet.
sit-ups?
All right,
No.
I believe it now just
I do
because
zero
because
sit-ups.
she's, I believe her.
But I don't want my clients to hear that, though.
I'll diet.
all
It's
diet.
all, you are what you eat. You got to do that right. And when you work out, you utilize your core when you do it. So I engage my core. I'm just using these words, whatever. But I engage my core when every workout I do, no matter if it's legs or chest or back or arms, I keep everything tight while I do it. So all a crunch is contraction of the stomach. That's all it is. Anyway, but
Well, let's talk about this. He has a product coming out. He invented it. This is brilliant because I've been through this and I need this myself for when I've done this. It is called the painless plank. I don't know if any of you guys ever did a plank before, but
show them, Jay. Show them on this table.
you know what? Should I?
I
I'll get up on
say
the
yes.
table right now.
You think I'm joking?
Oh,
Okay.
You know what? Then I'm gonna be sending my doctor bill. Split open. Look at. You're gonna hear them both fall on the ground. My
All this
marbles.
residue. What's that residue on the table? That's
Ooh,
disgusting.
God.
What's wrong with you?
But we're gonna talk about that. So go ahead, talk
yeah,
about
painless
this.
plank. So I've been doing this game, this personal training thing for over 20 years, and I'm not saying planks have been around that long, but just in the transition of core movements, one of the main things is planks. And a lot of my clients and people I've trained within that time period, when they do isometric type exercises to engage the core, like planks, they get elbow burns, knee burns, some bleeding, some bruising. So I developed a product. It's patent pending, like official. So it's not like just I'm gonna create something and it's patent pending by the United States Patent Office, where it's literally padding on the elbows, where you can do side planks, dynamic planks, normal planks for your knees and as well as for your elbows. And so it's patent pending right now. You'll see like an advertisement come out here pretty soon, but it's a blessing, man. It's just something that came to mind, and I'm trying to put it out in the market, so it should be out within the year. It'll be out. So.
And I hope to God that this guy goes on Shark Tank.
Oh heck!
I know
no.
that you got to put up numbers in order to go on Shark Tank and get everything going, in order to go on there, but you will kill it on there. Because
I
this
think
guy is a great speaker, great personality, and I already know there's going to be 3 people that are, at least 3.
But they're gonna
There's all
want
that-
51% of what I got.
That's why we
man.
negotiate. You take me on there with you. And
Will you be the guy just in the back like this?
Yup.
Okay.
No, I'm not. Hey, hold up. I got to talk about this, Petey.
What?
Pistol Pete, I got to talk about this. How long did I do a plank for? Which
3:30, I think.
3:30.
3:30.
3:30.
3:30, and he started at like 30 seconds.
Yeah, 3:30.
3:30,
So I was very,
legit.
and here goes, I'm going to tell you a story about that. At that time, I kind of I had the record, sort of, which isn't, whatever, at that moment. And then there was a lady that came in, and she did one for what? How long was it?
Well, if you're talking about Alexa,
No, Cindy.
okay,
She did one for how long?
she did it for 6 minutes. I think 6 minutes.
So I'm like, God damn, man. You know how that kind of exercise is insane,
yeah, that's ridiculous.
painful, and your body's going to shut down.
I can't
but
even do it that long.
look,
I'm not gonna
it's
lie.
all about meditation.
Yep.
Meditation, because like I said, I was never in shape at that point like that. You know what I mean? I don't even know how I did it, but when you get down there and you're doing the plank, you got to just visualize. Like I would visualize something that makes me happy. Like I'd be visualizing me, I'm on a yacht, you know, success, barbershops, you know what I mean? We're doing our big, you know, doing it big, and I'm just visualizing this movie in my head. So I'm not thinking of the pain, I'm visualizing it. And then you had that lady come in and do one for 10 minutes. Alexa.
Killed it.
That's
Cameron's
wife, yep.
Cam, one of
Shout
his
out to
clients,
Cam.
his wife.
That's my boy right there. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm
she
like,
did
you
10
know
minutes
what?
and then she had a microphone somehow just dropped it and walked out. I'm
Oh.
like, why'd you put an exclamation point on it?
Hey,
When you did 10 minutes.
After that, I'm like, you know what? I ain't trying to do these anymore, man. Because
3 minutes 36 is no joke.
you know, a lot of people on there like, man, I could do it for 5. I
wanna
never
see
did
it.
it before.
Yeah, they didn't do it right.
Hell
They
no.
didn't stay
Nope.
even. I mean, I can create a house. I can stick my butt up in the air and do that.
Yeah, anyway, you could do that shit for 20 minutes.
Do that 20 minutes all day.
Shit with the damn, you know what I mean? I've seen people do that. That's not how it goes.
Yep, Jay did it right. He was
Shit.
even playing, knocked it out, dropped the mic. We were going to shoot for 5
Yeah.
minutes, remember that?
Yeah, and you know what? I'm still gonna get it. I'm
Okay.
still gonna get it.
You
You know,
get it.
if I go back in the gym in the morning and I see someone like doing like that,
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
call him out?
I'm gonna have to trip them.
Well, then that's assault,
All
and
right.
then you're going to go to jail.
All right,
So,
so
I
I
mean,
won't do
we
that.
can do that, but
And
you're going to
power-
wind up PD.
I don't want you to power by me either.
I'm not gonna power, dude. I'm too old for that. I'm all short and go. I can't. Don't even go there, man. I break something and I gotta play it off. I do the Tiny Tim.
Oh,
Breaking it off.
don't do the Tim.
Good time, yeah, man.
But let's talk about your new employee, the new team member,
Okay.
Noah. Like I said, I know I was talking about that and we ended up going into a different direction,
Mhm.
but we'll go over there right now. So, yeah, so I go in there, like I said, I got a boxing background. I boxed since I was 11, 12 years old, you know what I mean? And I'm 36 years old now, so how am I going to go to a boxing gym with my schedule? I would love it, you know what I mean? So when I heard that guy said something about boxing on your guys' advertising,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, let's go see, man. This guy's going to be one of those cardio kickboxer dudes, man. You know, girl self-defense. No means no. No means no.
What's wrong with this dude?
Alright.
I can't even laugh at
Anyways.
that.
It wasn't like that. This guy, you know, he'd been to a gym. He was one of the new Kronk. And, you know, he did some work with me or whatever. And I seen
What do you
that
think? How do you do?
that kid's legit. I like that kid a lot. That kid did his thing. You know, he knew, you know, I'm out of shape. I was just getting back. He timed it correctly, you know, everything I was doing. You know, when I was throwing my jab, boom, and I kind of had it sloppy, and he goes, make sure you bring it back. I said, all right, that's the first step. And then I think I was doing something like a combination, and my foot wasn't setting it right. You know how you got to set your feet? He was like, hey, you got to get that back foot. I said, boom, that's what I need, baby. That's what I need. So I'm very, very excited with my
See,
new
that's
journey,
good-
you
that's
know,
good
to
to
get
hear,
back
man.
in shape.
That's good
You know
to
what I mean?
hear.
For boxing. That
Yeah.
kid right there, nice kid. You know what I
That's
mean?
good.
Respectful,
Yeah.
great personality. And you know what? The main reason that I go to your guys' gym, of course, is to get in shape, but I love to talk shit.
Yeah.
I love to talk shit, and he talks shit too with us, you know what I mean? I'll be over here doing boxing, and I see you over there, you're freaking, what the hell, Pete?
I get
It's
into
7
dan-
in the morning,
when
and I'm laughing my ass
Everybody
off.
out there, when you get into dancing mood, what do? Thank you. You
Hey.
dance. You just do it, no matter where you're at.
Yep.
No matter what you're wearing. I don't care if you're in a suit and tie. I don't care if you're in workout gear. You're gonna be in the dancing mood.
Dancing like
Do
no
that.
one's
Do that.
watching.
Do that again.
I can't do it like you, man.
But no, Noah. Yeah, he's legit. I mean, Allison, Jake,
Oh, Jake, that guy
Karen,
right there is legit for sure.
Nikki,
All of them are.
All of them. I mean, I'm like literally, I am blessed. And then we just added Noah just a couple weeks ago or a week ago, and I mean, we're just filling in the team, just making that team the best in the Downriver area.
Best.
Period.
And it's very, very hard to find good people. You got
Oh
good
my
people.
God! Because me and Jay both know we've hired people.
Yep.
We've fired people.
Name
Until
it
you
again.
find that right niche, and then when you know you have it, you just
Drop the mic,
drop
baby.
the mic.
Every
Drop
time.
the mic.
You know what I mean?
So I think that's what we have. We have a great team, and yeah, I'm just blessed, man. Just blessed.
Yep. So Noah, I seen. I think it was today. He posted something that he wants to start doing some sort of boxing training, something like that at the
He
gym.
has a boxing. He's gonna have a boxing class July 2nd. This is his first one, 7:30 p.m. That's at the studio, Wyandotte location. So, and then he's gonna also do it in our Detroit location at the Russell Industrial Center on this coming
shit.
next Sunday, which is the 7th of July, and that's at 8 a.m. So we'll be having that, and he'll be running both of those classes, and yeah, it'll be awesome.
I didn't ask him, You know what I mean? Because I haven't spoke to him since then. But is it going to be more of like a cardio boxing, or is it going to be like a throw your jab right? You know what I mean?
Both.
Boxing, both. Because I know that the way he is, he will do the cardio kick. Nothing against cardio kickboxing. That's the shit. Not kickboxing, cardio boxing. That's one of the greatest workouts to get in shape. You know, it's all good. But this guy, I could see him having people throw their punches correctly during it. You know what I mean? Because he's passionate about boxing. He has amateur fights. You know what I mean? He knows how to do everything the right way. But here goes the thing. Some of the greatest boxers in the world can't train with the shit.
Word up.
Some of the greatest boxers in the world never even box. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know. Like you say, Emmanuel Stewart, he had a little bit of amateur boxing, you know what I mean, experience. And there's a few other ones. But for the most part, man, just like people, man, that do every sport, you know what I mean? Some of the coaches are just geniuses and smart at training people and knowing what to do, but they never did it.
Right.
You know what I mean? The fact that guy boxed and he has a good IQ, I'd say like anybody here, man, wants to learn to box or been boxing or you're an amateur boxer and you're trying to get back in shape, shit, how you gonna go to the gym if you have a job like the way I do and you're working 9 to 5 or whatever it is? You can't. It's hard because you're working all day, then you gotta go to one of these gyms, and there's some good gyms out there, you know what I mean? But you get there 6, 7, 8 o'clock, you're already tired now. You got it. Me personally, I have to get everything done in the morning.
Word up, same one here.
I will not go to the gym after work. I tried it, don't work out. 6 a.m. in the gym, get out the way, and every single time that I've done this, it makes me feel so good today. You know what I mean?
It's hard getting there.
Hey, it's crazy because in your mind, it's all a mind thing. You know, me, the way I do it, man, I have to visualize, man, the morning before I go to bed and promise myself 100%, there's no way possible I'm going to go back to bed.
I got you.
I say to myself, you're going to be no bitch. You're going to wake up, man, and you're going to go. And then when I do, I go up, put some water in my face, get into the gym, and I'm like, God damn. If I would have went and stayed sleeping,
right,
what would I got out of that? So when you work out, you get your blood flowing. Your whole day, man, is just, it goes by so smooth, and it makes your mood better, you know what I mean, all the above. So,
and kind of what Jay said about Noah, he expertise in the amateur boxing. Like we have Allison Bradley, she played every single high school sport known to man, and she's legitly ripped. He's not joking about that. So we'll get clients, high school athletes or former athletes coming in, want to be like a soccer specific workout or a volleyball specific workout. That's the girl to do that. And Allison Bradley, you got to remember that. You'll see her on our website. You can request to work with her. Same thing with Jake Valaire. Jake is a strength training, has expertise. He can build. He can build anybody known to man. He can build any single body. In terms of muscle, if you're looking to lose weight, he can do that too. He knows how to change up the workouts in order to do more high rep, low weight, so you can lean out, or low reps, heavy weight to build up. He understands in all specific aspects of it. We already talked about Noah. Karen, our fitness instructor, she's just legit, and she's like always on top of that stuff. She's like, look, I want to change it up, I want to do this and that. I always give my people free reign to do stuff, because that's why you hire them, because they know what they're doing in those aspects of those things. And Nikki, she's a certified bar instructor. There's really not many in this entire Downriver area. There's probably literally a handful, and Nikki's one of the best.
Have you ever met her?
Yeah, somewhere. You had to, dude. It's been so long.
Shouts out to Nikki. We'll meet soon.
Nikki.
But I'm sorry to cut you off, my friend.
Right. No, all good.
But
great team.
But I remember you said this one time before, and this makes a lot of sense. We're going to bring a little bit of light to this situation here. Would you feel comfortable going into a personal training studio and paying money if the guy, he's knowledgeable, he knows what he's doing, but he's just super sloppy and not in shape, he don't practice what he preaches? Talk about that.
Would I feel comfortable?
Yeah.
If the trainer was like that?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Boom.
No. Why? Who would? You're wasting time and money for something, whatever goal, from some random person you don't even know yet, right? You might have read about them in a magazine or on the internet or social media, but you're like, oh, this got to be the truth. But then you walk in and you're like, man, this is the most unorganized POS I've ever seen in my life. What are you going to do? You're wasting time, you're wasting money, you're going to be frustrated, then you're like, man, screw it. I'm going to sit back on the couch and watch those infomercials for going back to college. And then you give up until January 1st. You're gonna jump back on it.
Yep.
So it's always important to do your research. Just because you have a certification don't mean jack, pardon my language, shit. Doesn't mean anything. Anybody can get a cert. You can go online and pay $69 and say, guess what, you're a certified trainer. I only accept 2 different types of certifications in my studio for trainers that I hire. ACE, American Council of Exercise, and NASM, National Academy of Sports Medicine. That's it. Anything else I do not accept because you need to work to get those certs. Not everybody's given that. You have to take a test and you have to continuously do that. Take your CEUs, continuing education units, in order to maintain that certification. So you have to work, and they change that stuff all the time. And just like what Jake said, Jake, see, talking about Jake. Just like Jay said, you can't. I mean, a name don't mean nothing. If you can speak that game, you can be, I can do this. But if the actions don't prove it, if you're not seeing results, waste of time and money. But remember, you as the client got to put the work in. We can lay everything out on the table, give it to you on a silver platter, but if you're not executing and doing that work, guess what? You're going to be frustrated. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to blame everybody else, because that's probably what you're used to doing. The blame game. We've all done it. Let's keep that real. We've all done it. And then you say, well, if, I like to eat clean, but, 5 days a week I eat clean, but during the weekend I got to relax. Well, relax for what? Mm-hmm. You have a goal. Hit your goal, then relax. Hit your goal. Doesn't mean you have to eat chicken and rice for the rest of your life, but be smart about it. Watch your portions. I'm going to go on and on. I'm going to sound like a Baptist minister right now.
It's all good. That's what we're here for, baby.
I can keep on flowing on that.
Check this out. This is another thing that I love about Exsersthetic Evolution. Okay, let's just say you do a certain amount of days a week. Let's say 3. What are you doing on other days? You don't have someone. The reason you get a personal trainer to keep you honest. He has an app that you developed, which keeps you honest. So if you're not there, you'll get a notification in the morning, and it tells you he knows what muscles you guys already worked on. Whatever you didn't do that week, all right, you're gonna do legs, and it shows you the particular, like a video of each exercise to do it correctly, and you gotta press check, and he gets it personally, and he knows that you did it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that goes along with the diet that's on there.
Yep, it says
diet's everything.
Everything. 85% of the whole game is eating. And what Jake,
damn. What's up with Jake, man?
I don't know.
He's thinking about you, Jake.
Jake.
He's thinking about you.
It sounds the same, and I'm talking about
you think about Jake, but go ahead.
But the app, we have an app where, you work out when you work out with a personal trainer, you're going to do the work because the personal trainer's in your grill for 60 minutes, making sure you get that work in. But like Jay said, when you're off site, what are you going to do? You might have a membership at Planet Fitness or Crunch or have some stuff at home, but are you doing the work? So with our app, we create workouts. So you might get a notification from Jake, Noah, Allison, or myself saying, oh my God, traps, delts. And it says, and then you open it up, it says upright rows, lateral raises, frontal raises, and Arnie's. I don't know what any of that stuff is. That's like Greek. I have no idea. Each exercise has a 10-second snippet video. And then we give you the reps and sets, so there's no thinking involved. You literally watch the video, upright rows, okay, it's this motion right here. I'd have to do 5 sets of 10, boom. And then there's a check-in and then track. You hit track, you add in what weight you use. We see it at our end, then we adjust it accordingly. So we keep you accountable in and out of the gym.
Yeah, I love that app, like I said. And one of my favorite things about that, on your birthday, it says happy birthday, and Pete's like, his head's up there.
Yeah.
And
but sometimes I'm like, when somebody says, hey, thanks for saying happy birthday, I'm like, oh yeah,
that's
happy
his
birthday.
robot.
I said it.
Why'd you have to tell me that?
I'm not gonna. Dang it.
Damn, see what I mean? I was so excited, man, for my birthday to come up to see Pete's head pop up on my app.
When's your birthday?
October 4th. Libra.
Got it. I won't forget that.
Thank you. I've been seeing you that morning anyway. You know everything about me because I'm in there in the morning.
You're in there all the time, man. You gonna be there tomorrow morning?
Sure. You want some marbles on your floor? Bloop.
Oh yeah, that's right. You just got
You know what? It doesn't hurt, man. Right now, like I thought. I seen that dude walking out. It doesn't hurt right now, but I heard stories like I'm blocked off tomorrow. I'm supposed to not come to the barbershop. But I talked to the doctor, and I shouldn't say this because people are going to start going crazy and getting booked. I'm not going to be on a schedule tomorrow. Call me maybe, I might do something because I am a little sore. Right. But I heard people like ripping their stitches and shit like that because they go back to work doing like lifting and getting up out of trucks.
It's making me cringe.
Yeah, you should, man. That shit ain't no joke, man.
Debbie, do I have to do? I don't have to do that.
But yeah, make them do it.
I don't gotta do nothing but stay black and die.
Oh, boom! That
You're
just
welcome.
happened. I know that.
You can have that.
Hey, how much does it cost for you to make him do that just so he can go? Huh?
I'm not doing it.
He's a big baby.
Hey, he would be.
Yeah,
he
she
went to
knows.
work for a week. That gotta be in the fetal position, man, somewhere.
Like you say something to me, I said, Jay, I said I'm done talking to you. Like
It's
people
making me
crying.
emotional.
I would start crying.
It's making me emotional
For no reason.
But I might come to the barbershop tomorrow and do a few because, like I
There
said,
you
what am I
go.
doing? Standing? Shit, I ain't working. We ain't working.
That
when
sounds
we're
like me.
going.
See, that's some
We're
stuff
having
I would
fun.
do. It's like, might as well knock it out.
Hey, you ain't working when you're having fun. And I ain't doing no manual labor. Anyone wants me to lift something? No, it's not gonna happen. Matter of fact, I ain't lifting nothing for anybody ever. Shit, tell you the truth.
Done. You heard
I already
it
hurt
here.
myself one time
The
before.
Limitless Video Podcast. Here, we're going to Toronto next week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do there?
Nothing.
Oh, just relax?
Just relax.
Oh, because they won the basketball championship?
No, that's not even why. We wanted to go to Canada. We're going to Niagara Falls for a day, and then 2 days we're going to Toronto.
Are you gonna go on like the Drake tour and stuff like that?
Man,
Or-
I am not that dude.
Ah, the Drake tour.
I'll be
You
going
probably
like a
do something
tourist.
that
I have
too.
my socks all the way up to my calves, some shorts, a visor, some blue blockers. Remember those blue
What about
blockers?
that little, what do you call that thing? Fanny
snap-
pack?
Fanny pack. I'm gonna use the crap out of my fanny pack. You should see my bike. I have a fanny pack in the front of my bike. I don't care.
What if you're walking around, man, with like, you know, how they put the babies in that thing, but you put your dog in your little puppy,
That's
walking
hilarious.
around like that?
I would do it.
That would be the
That's
shit.
hilarious.
And I know you would.
You know I
That's
do. I
Instagram.
love my dogs.
Yeah.
I love my dog. That's Instagram worthy.
What kind of dog you got again?
We have 2 Shih Tzus.
Shih Tzus? You ever think about
No.
breeding it with the bulldog?
Why would we breed? See, listen to this. No,
Huh?
what would it be like? It look like a.
Dad joke. You could call it a bullshit. Dad joke.
Thank you, Jesus.
Hey,
that it
thank
said
God
bad joke
someone
before he
laughed at
said
that.
it. Debbie, that's not even that funny.
You heard that before, right? I'm about to
You
say
heard it
this.
before you still
stopped-
laugh?
Well,
I
yeah.
stopped saying that a long time ago. Because everyone else looks at me like I'm crazy. That was funny back about 1998.
That was weak.
You know what I mean?
That was weak.
You would have laughed when we're on camera. You don't even look back.
Bullshit.
So what's up, Pete, man? So it's been such a great podcast.
Yeah.
We're shooting for like 20,000.
We're shooting for 2,000.
20,000. You know what I mean? Hey, share it.
That many. 4
Share.
zeros.
Share it.
Share, like, I'm gonna share it on my page.
Hey, Fit Fam. That's
Fit
what we
Fam.
call Exsersthetic Evolution.
Join Fit
People.
Fam. Search for FITFAM. Search for it. You have some awesome health and fitness advice. Everybody, you'll see the family atmosphere with Exsersthetic Evolution.
Mhm.
You communicate with the trainers, the fitness instructors,
World class.
the clients. Join Fit Fam. I'll approve it right there on the spot today. And also like our page, Exsersthetic Evolution. Just search for Exsersthetic Evolution, like it. We have about 13,000 followers. We're looking for about 20,000. So
Yep. And make sure you like the Limitless Barbershop page.
always like this
Yep,
page.
you know what I mean?
He is active. That's what's cool about this dude. He understands that social media is life. If you own a business and you're not utilizing social media, you're not going to, unless you got a huge following, you've been around since 1910, legit, but you're going to have people fall off because that's what the demographics are doing now.
Mhm.
Even, I don't care if you're 18, I don't care if you're 70, you got some type of social media presence.
Yep.
Always do that. And Jay is active on it. He
Try
has,
to be,
you
man.
know when whatever's going on in there. You can walk in, never walked in before, and know exactly what's going on in this barbershop.
Yep. I
That's
definitely-
good social media presence. So
Yep.
so you utilize it, and I respect that,
Appreciate
man.
that.
I try to stay on top of that when I see you
It's
start
hard, man.
popping up on my feed. I'm like,
I
gotta-
thought about it like, you know what? There's times when I'm so busy I don't post at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there thinking. I'm like, you know what? It's so simple to do a podcast.
2 seconds.
We got some microphones now. You know, we're doing it big. We're starting to, do little by little. Yeah.
Larry King,
You know what I
King,
mean? So
Larry King live.
when I thought about that, I'm like, man, I have some of the greatest conversations with some of the greatest people.
Yep.
Why not put that shit on camera? You know what I mean?
Legit.
Why not do it? And that's just, this right here is like a huge marketing tool for me.
This is
And
awesome,
you,
man.
and I have all these different people to come on, and my goal is to bring people on and make it about them.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Everyone already, they're going to see what we're doing here, of course. It's a great marketing tool for myself, but I want to
Absolutely.
make it about
I
the
appreciate
guest.
that, man.
You know what I mean? And
When Jay asked me, man, I was like, yeah, why wouldn't I do
yeah,
that?
I
That's
told
awesome.
you, well, how long ago did I tell
A
you that I
long
wanted
time
to do
ago. It
this?
was a while ago. A year ago, over a year ago.
Yep,
He's been talking about doing this.
yep.
And then he didn't joke around. He says, P, I got a table coming in. Guess what? Table. He says, P, I got mics coming in. Guess what? Mic.
Yep.
I got my stand. I got my light. Obviously, he's always had the light. And look at, he's got it going on. He's
Yeah.
got some awesome guests coming up. I know that.
Oh man, I got some
Uh,
great
coming
guests
up
coming
soon.
up. To be. I'll show everybody, who's going to be coming on in the next couple of weeks. With 4th of July.
Yeah.
God, man, I'm up in the air. Like, are we going to be here? Are we gonna be out of town?
You should do a poll with your people if they will listen.
Hey, see,
Everybody,
that's why I
social
got you
media's
around.
on
That's a
that.
good idea
Do
right
a
there.
poll with the people. Say, if we did a podcast, would you watch it?
Mhm.
Check it out.
Because I think I might be out of town.
Mhm.
But if I am out of town, we might go up north.
Oh, up north.
Yeah,
Nice.
I might go up north. We'll see. I think I am. But if I'm up there, I was thinking maybe I'll just grab somebody interesting around here, man. Be like, what's up, man? Come on over here. Let's talk, you know? Because I got to be consistent with this.
There
You know
you
what I
go,
mean? Because
man.
it's something I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
I love it. And
You're good
like
at
I
it.
said, here goes the thing. We're giving a lot of value to other people that are watching.
Yes.
And I know, you know, this is my second one, so we don't have a huge following
Mhm.
like that. But we have, you know, a good enough following right now. But it's going to get bigger and bigger. You know what I mean?
Always.
Just like everything else that we do, we grow. And the people that I know, and the knowledge that I have through experience, and the knowledge that he has, and you know other people becoming, it's just gems for people to watch.
Amen, man.
You know what I mean? If we could change one person's life
One
and give
person.
somebody, you know, some information that they need on there, we did our job.
That
day.
sounds like cliche and redundant, but
Mhm.
that is as true as a statement you could ever make. We literally, one person listened to that and said, "I'm gonna check out Limitless
Yeah.
Barbershop. Let me see. I mean, people, I'm hearing a lot of good stuff. I follow them. Let me
Mhm.
check it out." And then all you need is one time. You walk in here one time, you're gonna be hooked because this is a cool freaking atmosphere. This is legit, and they do good work.
Hey, you never
Why
know.
wouldn't you?
There could be somebody right now on the couch, out of shape. You know, their confidence is down, their haircuts. You know, and
Yep.
just say,
Oh man.
that one person might come to both of us and just blow up,
Be done.
show up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Do their thing and change their life.
Yep.
And guess what? That one person right there makes me feel like on top of the world. And I
Absolutely.
know you too. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely. We feel that way all the time, and we know how hard it is for somebody to walk in our doors.
Oh,
Because
it's the
that's
first
like
step.
you got to swallow your pride a little bit, saying whatever you're doing is not working. I need to find a professional to do it. We get it, and we keep that in mind when we do our free consultations, and so we take that very seriously.
Yep.
But when you do and you sign up and you start doing your first workout, you're like, you know what? I can do this. It's not that bad. Nobody's judging me. Nobody's looking at me different because everybody's got something. And we make sure that you're as comfortable as possible. You feel good. It's going to be hard walking in that studio the first time, but guess what? When you walk out, you're like, man, I'm glad I did this. Every time, you will never regret a workout.
Yep.
Ever.
And there's a lot of people in all professions,
Yeah.
but in ours in particular, I'm going to highlight right now that they say, I got 20 years experience, come on down, I got 20 years experience. But the truth is, they have 1 year experience 20 times over.
Legit.
You know what I mean?
You're
We
not
actually,
that's a great point.
both of us are actually progressing all the time with new stuff. They got new stuff to come out.
Gotcha.
We're up with the times. You got a lot of people that say, I got 20 years experience, but it's like, you know what, you're the same way you were the first year,
Gotcha.
just been doing it 20
That is
times
such
over.
a great. I've never heard it that way, but that was brilliant.
Yes,
it's
thank you.
legit.
Yeah, so
Because time
definitely.
means nothing if you're not trying to evolve. You're not
Nope.
trying to grow. Because the stuff I did in '98 is not the same stuff I'm doing in 2019. It's not. It's just the way it is.
Shit.
Guess what? I'd be sitting in my living room trying to train people. I wouldn't have a building. I wouldn't have equipment. I wouldn't have a staff. You have to evolve. You have to grow. Just like this dude. He did a total remodeling. This ain't his first barbershop. This ain't his first location. This dude literally grew. When he grew, he said, okay, what will bring in more clients? Great personality. I mean, this dude is
Thank you.
the shit. But I need a great building. He has a great building, storefront. I mean, it's clean. It's new.
Appreciate
It's
that.
nice, and you get a good haircut. How many times do I have to say that? You
Now
get
we
a
got
good
a studio.
haircut, good beard trim.
We got our own studio now.
That's right.
Yep,
I mean,
only
he
growing.
grew. He did it the right way. That's why when he blows up, he's like, I know where I started at. That's why I respect. That's one of the many reasons why I respect Jay.
Appreciate that.
Because this dude's
No,
always
likewise.
working. He is always working and thinking. So
Likewise, for sure. So, one more thing I was going to bring up. We are hiring barbers here right now.
there you go.
We are looking for barbers. You know, got to be experienced. Clientele is good. You know what I mean? But if you don't, we could work around that. But experience is everything. Personality is everything. If you are a barber that is great at cutting hair, but you don't talk to your clients, it's not the place for you. You know what I mean? Because it's 50-50 in my book. A lot of people are like, hey, let this haircut speak for itself. That's not what we do here. You know, we're very personable. You need anything, you let us know anything. You know what I mean? That's the way I want all my barbers to present their self. You know what I mean? So we're do booth rent or percentage. 536 Oak, Wyandotte, DM me, or you can call the barbershop at 734-858-4050. Let me know. Let's get this going. Let's get this money together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, if you're sort of newer, you're gonna come You're gonna come up in here and you are going to learn the real way to barber. You know what I mean? The real way. So I guess as of right now, we are going to wrap this up. I am very,
Can
very,
I say,
very.
Can I say my
very,
address?
very,
on
yes.
this? I want to say my address also. Exsersthetic Evolution, 1510 Ford, like the car, Avenue, here in beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Wyandotte, 1510 Ford Avenue. Stop in for a consultation. It's free. Consultations are free. You tell us your health and fitness needs and concerns. We let you know what we provide, and we go from there. Follow us on social media. We're on every single social media platform. Every single one. You can't not find us. And our name is so weird. Exsersthetic is a combination of exercise and aesthetic. That's why I combine the
I couldn't
words.
say it for like 2 years.
Exercise, but you said it now.
I
You
do
said
it
it
now.
smooth. Say it.
I had to Exsersthetic Evolution,
Boom.
and I had to practice to do that because
Yeah,
I
right.
always
He was looking at the
butcher.
mirror. He was looking in the mirror doing it. Follow us on
was.
the Instagram, on Facebook. Join our private group called FitFam, FITFAM.
I'm part of that family.
He's part of that family. Yeah, just check us out. And 313-772-0209. 313-772-0209. This is the man right here. Jay is in this beautiful, beautiful city of Wyandotte.
I love it here.
Perfect barbershop. It is literally right down the street from where we live. That's even better. Me and my wife, we rode our bikes up here.
Yep.
Yeah, we were just down the street. So, love this dude. If you want to look clean, you need to go here.
14 years in business in
14
Wyandotte.
years.
14
He
years.
does it right.
Number speaks for
And
itself.
so does his team. His team does it right.
Yep. So, hey, I'm so humbled, man, and so
Oh,
happy
man.
to be able to have this guy on here.
Anytime.
I delivered. I told everybody I'm gonna have the great Pete Haugabook on here.
This dude.
So
Can you
people
say my
are
last
happy
name
and
right?
going on
Wow.
there. Man, I've been doing
I know
that.
you've been doing that for a while.
That's it though. Everything else I butcher. But
Yeah.
like I said, hey, it's such an honor to have you on here. Hold up, dude. Exactly.
The ink is blue.
Boom.
The page is white. Together we learn how to read and write.
Boom, and we're gonna wrap it up.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. So our next guest is going to be Amanda Blonde. I already said that. Amanda Blonde, definitely
Amanda
100% legit barber about her business, personality, off the chain. I'm talking about when she cuts someone's hair, it's all about them. All about them. And this girl right here is good at what she does. And she likes to talk shit. So guess what? We're going to have her on here next episode. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Limitless Barbershop Podcast, baby. Let's grow this. Let's grow this
All
podcast.
right.
Hey, if you love to listen, we love to talk shit.
Amen to
Did I
that.
just come up with just a model?
Damn, you better write it.
Better write that down. Hey, don't even. Someone else is writing that down right now.
Oh, yeah.
We'll come looking for you. You see
Got
that
it.
dude's guns? Did you see it? You want to get power bomb? Write it. Go ahead. Exactly. All right, man. Like I
I
said,
don't know
we're
why
gonna
I
sign
did that.
off,
That was
man.
stupid. Sorry, guys.
We're gonna sign off, baby.
All right, man.
Hey, check them out. Hey, Limitless Barbershop, Exsersthetic Evolution.
You did it. Wyandotte.
Wyandotte,
for
we're all about
life.
Wyandotte. And guess
That's
what?
right.
Joe Peterson, if you're watching this, the mayor,
Mayor.
you're coming on here. Won't
Send me
take
a
no
friend
for an
request,
answer.
Mr. Joe Peterson.
Yeah, hey, that guy right there has been
I'm
cutting
gonna be in.
I've been cutting his hair now since the day that I came here. That
Send
guy.
me now you know me.
that guy
Send me a
just-
friend request.
All right, well we're signing off,
All right.
baby, till next Thursday.
See
But
you
in
guys.
between, here goes the thing. In between, you know, we're gonna be doing little stuff like that, like I did with the man the other day. I thought about it. You know what I mean?
That's smart. I like that.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that. So everybody have a great weekend. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.